AJ Punk 15, what did you think of Halloween 6?
After with the producer's cut, I'm even more of a fan, but
Yeah.
Halloween 6, I think just the tone and the atmosphere and the directing of this film where, it's very Halloween oriented. You actually get to see shots of people dressed in costumes and celebrating Halloween. You got the big scene where in the field or whatever in Haddonfield, correct me if I'm wrong, and the house used in this one, I do believe is the same one used in Halloween 1. I could be wrong in that, obviously, but it would be a nice throwback and stuff. Paul, great job playing Tommy Doyle, a grown-up version of him. Donald Pleasance is back right now in this film. I think he just died just before they released this film, but he did another fantastic job. The whole Thorn storyline mixed in with this and the mythology of the runes and stuff, I think it was a cool direction to show how he got his powers, but it wasn't unnecessary because Halloween 5 kind of screwed that up, so they had to come up with something. But yeah, there's a lot of cool death scenes in this. The mom running out of the house and sort of bushes and stuff after the was just telling her to get out of the house and stuff. Barry, last name, is up in the tree and he's dripping blood down on a little girl.
What would you rate this out of 10?
Halloween 6.
6? Cool. All right, so
out of 10, I would give it 7.5.
Oh, 7.5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For Halloween 6, right? jtisreborn, what did you think of Halloween 6?
Okay, well, let's talk both versions really quick. Original and then producer's cut.
All right.
Okay, original cut. I liked it. I think I like it a little bit more than 5. I know a lot of people hate 6 compared to 5. But 5, I don't know what it was, but it just felt like something was missing. 6, I mean, it tried to add, like, the whole Thorn storyline, which makes a little more sense. It tried doing what was pretty difficult when 5 screwed up and that whole cliffhanger ending. It's like, who's the man in black? I mean, it answers all those questions. I mean, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
But then 6, like the regular version, is just kind of standard. The ending doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Like they just beat him to death with a pipe and then they stab him with green ooze. I have no clue. It's probably splooge or something. But then, like the producer's cut, the original version's not, in my eyes, not as good as the producer's cut. The producer's cut, reason, but the thing about the producer's cut that makes it like just why is how Michael Myers fathers his own niece.
Mm-hmm.
So he's being controlled by this cult, who's like, oh yeah, by the way, you need to rape your niece. What? What? Seriously? I mean, aside from that, I think 6 is probably better than 5. I'd like to see an official release of the producer's cut along with the director's cut, standard cut, all in like one Blu-ray with a DVD or something. I think that would be pretty sweet. I think most Halloween fans would appreciate that. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and rest in peace, Donald Pleasance. It was his last movie.
What did you think of Halloween 6?
Well, I would say Halloween 6 did have, like, all the Halloween movies had its pretty intense moment, such as the, big chase scene between Jamie and Michael Myers at the beginning. If in the film, if they would have explained how Jamie got caught by the cult, I'm not quite sure if they explained it because I haven't seen all, either one, but I've seen most of them.
You know what about that? I think it was in one of the cuts. I think I remember Jamie, there was a shot of Michael being put in a police car, and then Jamie was getting taken away. I'm not sure if that was an
scene. It's producer's stuff. Yeah, it's not a police car. He's putting getting into the back of a van.
Yeah, it was something weird. It's tough to remember how that went down. Like, it's been a very long time. I just always remember that.
Well, they should have had that in the film. They should have started off like how Halloween 5 did and basically start Thorn instead of just, open up the film, showing Jamie running through what looks to be a tunnel and Michael Myers chasing after. I mean, to me that just seems a little sloppy there. They could have done more with
6 is just a big mess, you know.
Yeah, it is, but 6 does have some pretty good kills as well.
Yeah, it does.
You know, and some really gory kills.
The head explosion.
Yeah. I have to say I did like the Halloween festivities that they showed, you know, in the town and everything like that. I did like how everything kind of, you know, felt very Halloween oriented.
Yeah.
I do think the confrontation at Michael, you know, at the end was actually pretty good, but like you said, JT, you know, they just kind of beat him to death, and then, you know, that just stops him for a little bit, you know. And then the little shot at the end where he looks to be killing Loomis, or, you know, if that's supposed to be Loomis screaming in the house at the end before the movie cuts to the...
That was taken from the producer's cut, that final scream.
The reason why he's screaming is because
yeah, because of the little symbol on his arm at the end of the producer's cut. I know
he
that.
gets transferred the curse,
Yeah. But
a lot of people wouldn't realize it,
But yeah, I mean, like you said, Halloween 6 is pretty sloppy, but you know what? It being sloppy, it's still an enjoyable film, and still a film that I would watch on Halloween because it is a good movie to come back to here and there.
What rating would you give it, Spider Jack Angel?
I think I'll probably, Halloween 6 I actually saw before I saw 4 and 5, and I kind of watched the movies kind of like in mixed order.
Okay.
So before I saw 4 and 5, I probably would have gave this like an 8.
Yeah.
Because you know how it was and everything like that, and without the events that happened in 4 and 5. But going back, I'd probably give it about a 7, maybe like AG Punk 7.5.
Regular edition, I'm gonna give it a 6 because it's Halloween 6. Producer's cut, I'd probably give it like a 7, maybe.
Okay. All right, well that's good. I'm glad you guys got all different views on it, and you all kind of like this movie, so that's pretty good.